All right, so one more question about the projectors before we move on to the frames. Are these good for, gaming, for end users, the kids want to plug in the PlayStation, that kind of thing?
Oh man, I'm so glad you asked because man, I was like trying to think if we covered everything, but yeah, man, you nailed it. So gaming is something I get asked about quite often, and honestly, what my response to anybody asking me out, hey, what about competitive gaming on these projectors? Well, man, if you're doing competitive gaming, you're not doing it on a projector, you're doing it on a monitor.
Right.
But I get it, man. Now that we're doing the PS5, we've got 4K 120. We've got this faster capability. We need to be able to handle this content and make sure that our input lag is really good. We've always been very good, but projectors have always struggled on some input lag. But with the Projector 8 and Projector 9, these do have an all-new HDMI 2.1 board in them. They do have a special gaming mode in here that is made, of course, it is color matched specifically to the PS5.
Obviously.
But it works great with the gaming systems. Well, of course, man, we got to go there.
Yeah, Sony.
Yep.
So you guys have it all.
Yeah, it's one-stop shop.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we can kind of cover all that. But 4K 120 gaming is down to 12 milliseconds. So that is lightning fast.
Mm-hmm.
And is the term for that, in terms of when we're talking about lagging, is that latency? Is that what the technical term for this scenario would be?
Absolutely. Okay. Well, input lag is latency is kind of where what we're most typically looking at. But overall input lag from the time it takes basically you to hit a command on the controller to how fast it replicates that image on the screen. At 12 milliseconds, that is almost as close to instantaneous as we can get. Now, if you can tell the difference between a 12 millisecond and a 10 millisecond, man, more power to you. But we are the fastest native 4K projector when it comes to input lag. And then the 5000 is still great for gaming as well, but it's going to be limited to 1080p 120, which is still in that mid-teens. I'd have to double check that exact spec on get it right here, but at 1080 120, which actually a lot of games play even better at 1080 versus 4K. The 5000 is still great for gaming, but if you want that really ultimate gaming performance and a projector, the 8 and the 9 with that 4K 120 at sub 12 milliseconds is simply spectacular.